Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. Let me have my light back, Jeremy. This episode is Unknown Waters with Jeremy Wade right there. He's holding a humongous trout or a salmon. I'm not sure. This is a series about a guy who is really looking for some unique, large, and some in some cases endangered, but also that need a little bit of help from humanity to keep themselves alive. In the first episode of 3 episodes of this series so far, by the way, this is from 2021, it's one season, and each of the episodes are about 45 minutes long each. He goes to Iceland, and that's one of the fish he finds there in Iceland. They don't keep them, they don't eat them. Well, there is some they eat, but those are sharks. Yes, sharks do appear in this one. There's a special Greenland shark that, it's super poisonous to eat, but then you put it under rocks for 2 weeks or something, and then 3 weeks, I don't know, and then you can eat it like cheese. I don't know. That's what I got out of it, and everybody in Iceland, beautiful people, beautiful land and sea and everything else. It's even if you don't care about fish, and I really don't care so much about fishing at all, really. It is just to see this land, see this area, this part of the world. I want to go to Iceland. It is so freaking gorgeous. It's an island full of volcanoes and very cold people. That's really reductive, I realize that. It's a whole lot more than that. But this episode fully focuses on Jeremy's search for fish, and it's mainly salmon. There's some trout, some really ugly looking buggers that they pull out of the water from time to time. But for the most part, it's just a lot of fishing and breeding, in a sense, sort of taking little tiny fish, and they're freshwater fish, but it's an island in the ocean. So how did they get there in the first place? How did they get into the freshwater areas throughout Iceland? Well, things have changed a lot over the centuries, eons, millennia, and basically they've carved out a niche for themselves. Of course, a lot of them head to the ocean, and I don't really, well, not a lot, not enough anyway, to keep them alive, and then spawn again. They get a little bit of help from the people, the locals, who keep them alive. And there's some pretty great stories in here. There's one point where there was a dam was about to be constructed, and that would have raised the water levels over this one area where there's a ton of farms. And the farmers in that area said, no. Where the people who are trying to make money off of that land, no, you're not going to destroy our lands, our livelihood, our homes. So they used dynamite to blow up the dam as it was being constructed. So yeah, it's a really simplified version of the story. So if you're interested in this kind of thing, definitely check it out in this series. He also goes not only to Iceland but Kenya. He's in Kenya, and he goes to the Amazon. So that's pretty much three very diverse spots in the world. So yeah, I say give it a shot if this is your kind of thing. I'm not gonna watch any more episodes of this because it's not my thing. But not everything's made for me, and that's all right. So yeah, I say, yeah, it's not like it's bad or anything. It's not something that falls within my interest. So it's okay. It's all right. But I mean, honestly, if you want to see gorgeous footage of, it's not that old, it's 2021. If you want to see gorgeous footage of Iceland, and I'm sure Kenya and the Amazon, this is probably one of those things you want to check out. And if you love fishing, come on. Try. You might have fished in your local lake or pond or whatever else, or river. It's probably a whole lot different in Iceland and Kenya and the Amazon. So let's pick tomorrow's episode.
357.
357. 357. 35. Oh, it was so close. I've been looking. I was hoping to get a short. We've had so many long movies, like 2.5 hour Elton John concert. Not that they were bad or anything. It's just that every once in a while I need a short. But this is not too long. This is a series. In fact, it's a Disney Junior series. I know of this. I think I've seen some shorts. I'm pretty sure we've seen shorts a long time ago. But this is the official series for Sophia the First. And yeah, it ain't gonna be, it's not made for me, but I'm gonna watch it anyway and tell you what I think. It's what I do. Sophia the First is what we're watching next on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that.